Right, gonna see if I can fix up this knife today. As you can see, it's in quite a bad fucking state. And if you can see there along the edge and everything is rusted to shit. I tried sharpening this thing before when I was crap at sharpening, and the edge was done on like one of those old sandstones, so it's not the best. Gonna see what I can do to it. Right, this is it after a bit of, what was it, steel wool I'm after doing on it. You can still see there's some deep in rust and some pitting up around the fronts. So I'm going to end up using a very high grit sandpaper, very smooth stuff, to work its way down. And some rust inside, so I'm probably going to take the knife apart to get rid of the rest of it. Right, now that's just after being ran down with 800 grit sandpaper there. That I got in, what was it, Halfords. Picked it up there, and as you can see, it's a lot cleaner now on the edge in comparison to what it was before. It only took me about 5 minutes work on it. There's still a little bit of rust, but hopefully all that will come off later on when I start stropping. And right now I'm going to start working down on the edge and just trying to get it back to a straight uniform edge, whereas it's like all jutted and not the best all along it. Like, it's not going to give a smooth cut through paper whatsoever. So see you then. Alright, I just gave the knife a couple of runs along my emery paper strop here, which is leather underneath for the finishing stages, and that was just to get the edge actually back to more of a point and to try and smoothen out any bumps. Right now I'm going to start using my homemade rig up for the Lansky setup. It uses these stones here, which are, they just fit into holes and such in that, and they work hopefully. And if it actually works out that it's not going to work, I'll use this, the actual Lansky thing. I'm not too sure will my one work with the thickness of this blade because it's exceptionally thick. So we'll see how it goes. As I thought, my homemade one there was not good enough for this because this blade is too thick. As you can see, it's quite big there on the original Lansky one. But this is what I'm doing now. I'm setting a 25-degree edge on it. And I'm not too sure if you can see it there, but I'm after putting permanent marker along the edge so I can see where the stone is actually hitting the edge. And it's going nicely along, and it's actually grinned back about 1 mm off so far along all the edge there. So this is the coarse stone. I'm going to work my way back down through medium and then to fine, and then I'll be stropping it with autosaw and leather strop, and hopefully that will make it like a razor. Right, so I just finished sharpening it there. I went all the way down to fine. As you can probably see, along the edge there is extremely smooth now. And I haven't stropped it yet, but the result is quite good. That isn't. For something that hasn't been stropped yet, that's actually pretty good. The right there is very good. The shallow cuts. It just needs to be stropped there at one stage along it. It must be, yeah, it's a little bit rough still. So I'm going to give it a strop in there and see how it turns out. Right, I just finished stropping it there, and you mightn't be able to see it, but the edge is actually like a mirror from Autosaw. And all it is a metal polish, like Peak you can use as well, which is blue. This stuff's white. And on an old leather belt or piece of leather, on a board, and you spread it on it and work the edge back and forward along it. And this is the result that I got from it. It makes bits of paper, and paper is the test for sharpness, so that's a very good edge. That's an edge of 25 degrees on this knife. Mechanics wise, the knife still works fairly well, so I didn't have to open it in the end. So there we go. Knife done. Thanks for watching.